Hello, my name is Peter Nehlsen, and I'm a recent graduate from College with a degree in Intercultural Studies Global Entrepreneurship, and I will be heading up the coffee shop on 162nd Street in Flushing. You're probably wondering why I'm so passionate about this. Well, 5 years ago, I watched a video of a guy who opened a coffee shop in Bangladesh as a means of connecting with his community and developing relationships. Being a missionary kid, I was always traveling my entire life and constantly was feeling like I was being left out. And so I was very aware of others who also felt that way, and I didn't want them to feel that way. And so when I saw a business model that worked at addressing that issue, it immediately grabbed my attention. After that time, I worked at several coffee shops to see if this is truly a means at developing community. And again, I saw how conversations naturally arose about different aspects of life. A few years after that, I opened a coffee shop with my roommates at my college. We opened only 2 days a week to start and really wanted to see if this was a desire for our college. And we were overwhelmed by the amount of people who were really invested in wanting to grow community on our college campus. The college then gave us the go-ahead to go 6 days a week, and they gave us our own location to open. And as I worked on developing relationships and pouring into people, and as community began to grow, I knew that this was the direction that God had been leading me in and was going to continue leading me in the future. I then did an internship with the guy who had opened the coffee shop in Bangladesh. And he showed me how it really gave him the opportunity to grow community and develop those relationships. I grew in my ability to roast coffee and to manage business, but I also grew in my certainty that this is what God had for me in the future. 6 months after I got back from Bangladesh, I was informed that there was going to be a coffee shop opening in Flushing with a similar mission value statement. 6 months brings me to today. I am currently living in Queens and aiding with the development of this coffee shop. Day by day, we learn more and more about where God is leading and where He wants us to go with this coffee shop. With this coffee shop, we plan on taking more of an organic approach to outreach. Through the conversations that we'll have with our customers as well as events that we'll do in the shop, we trust that God will use our obedience in that. Through board game nights, open mics, community meals, featuring local artists, through all those things, we plan on becoming a hub for this community and being able to transform it in that sense. Also through the training program that we'll be taking our baristas on, we trust that the whole coffee shop will be geared towards one mission, which is to build community and speak life into the areas that haven't yet experienced it. As for the future, I do know that God is eventually leading me overseas. I do not yet know an exact location, but I do know people. I feel that God is leading me into the Muslim world to reach and empower His children there. Growing up in West Africa and in my time in Bangladesh, my love for Muslim people has grown tremendously. And my desire to see them know the truth that they are already so close to knowing has grown even more. I do not yet know exactly what that looks like, but I'm excited through this whole time here in Queens to be able to have that become more revealed as time goes on, and I'm trusting God in that. Thank you.